in Zoom video used in South Africa mostly for the video, for the live show something. They will use this. Because in China we don't know this app before.
Hy is gebore in die land van wyn en koring, effens groot en pakkie bulle aan die horing. Hy stap daar met 'n blou ding in sy hand, toe hy dit suig, dink almal die dorp is aan die brand. En hy sê lekker, lekker op sy plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's dit en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. Sy sak hang swart en al die batterye, hy koop die sousie nie, hy maak sy eie. Sy bure sien die wolk en gooi 'n tuinslang oor die muur, maar het ruik so suurlemoen en het proe self bietjie suur. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's dit en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke. En hy sê lekker, lekker op 5 plekke, en almal staan met oopgehangde bekke. Hy sê hoe's dit en hy vat nog 'n paar trekke, want dis lekker, lekker op 5 plekke.
Okay, there you go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to another Wednesday Wing It edition. And as you can see, we have got a lovely lady on my left on your screen, and she's called Silver, all the way from Lost Vape. Now, you might think it's all the way from China, but Silver is actually inside Dubai. She is running the marketing setup for Lost Vape inside Dubai. So before I'm going to start to Silver, I just want to quickly say hi to some of the people inside chat. See Marius Kleinhans is here first of all. Shaw van Niekerk, welcome. Jaco Veldhuis, JP Maton, AKS, Vos Reineke, Dion Danhauser says good evening everyone. Hope you had a wonderful week. Tianus Mulder is here. Sith Walker, the Vaping Snowman, Henry Landsberg. Oh, there's a lot of people here. All happy to see you over here, Silver. So you can start off by introducing yourself.
Hello, Louis. How are you? How's your day? And say hello to all the Lost Vape fans. I'm so happy to see you guys here. Actually, it's my first time the live show. I appreciate it for the efforts for the Louis. And he's a very professional and very passionate person. So he led me to come to this live, and I enjoy also. So firstly, I want to introduce a general idea about myself and our company. And my name is Silver. It's not gold. Some customers said, why you not called the gold and the diamond? Yes. And now I'm in charge for the Middle East and the South African market. So Louis is one of our best reviewers in South Africa. So our our marketing representative Molly, usually she in charge for the marketing, but now in China is too late. So I help him doing the marketing with Louis together. So for now, I'm in Dubai. Now we already opened the office in Dubai, and we want to bring our stock here because some end users, they want our device, but they cannot get it. So yeah. Secondly, I want to introduce our company. Actually, our owner Frank Gore, and he started our company in 2014. That's the first year of our company, and we started on the DNA series. After we have the DNA, like before, you guys all know the Serene, yes,
Therion,
in
the Therion, yeah.
Yes, and the Centaurus. So after that, we produced on the Quest chip series. Our R&D department always continue to producing and improving our technical skills. So we have produced a lot of series for now on, not just for before the DNA series. After we have the Quest series, including about the Cinema Quest series. So there are some items like Cinema Quest 200 watts and the Cinema Solo kit. And about another series is Ursa series. Especially Ursa series, we did a great job in these 2 years. So today, our focus on the Ursa series also. Me and Luis gonna be introduced to you guys about the Ursa series. This Ursa series including the Ursa multi-kit, the big one, the mod pod kit. The secondly is the Ursa Mini and the Ursa Nano. Finally, we released about the Ursa Baby. So our point for today is the Ursa Baby. I think some of your guys already received this one because this just released for recently before 15 days ago. And Molly sent our reviewers and fans some gifts for our customers. They also arrived stock like Iraq, Iran, UAE, and Africa, and Europe, USA. Some market already received our stock. So for these days, we are going to introduce our Ursa Baby, the specifications to you guys. Yeah. So that's my general introduction. Now for Luis.
All right, Silva, I'm going to ask you a few questions, general questions, which I'm interested in about the company, and I'm sure some of the guys inside the chat as well, because I think South Africa's very much pro Lost Vape. I mean, they all know by now that second row of mine, all the mods, from the E-Petite, and I mean, I've got the Thelema Solo, and I've got the Thelema Dual, and I've got the Gruss, and I've got the Therion Squonker, the Drone, the Triad, all those things. I mean, I'm a huge Lost Vape fan, but there's more which I want to find out about the company. So the first question which I want to ask you, Silva, is has COVID done a lot of damage to Lost Vape as a company?
The
coronavirus, yeah.
To be honest, it won't be affect our factory a lot. I don't know about another brand, but I think our factory is still doing well. But in China, the government, they have some restrictions and the strict regulations for the REX. This kind of the government control the food flavors. They prohibited this kind of pod system published, so it won't be happen and produced again in China. So, but it won't be affect our company.
Okay, and I'm sure you know of the reviewer called Vaping with Vic from the UK. Am I right? Do you know him, Vaping with Vic?
Mm-hmm.
Any case, I watched the show of him last night, and he basically mentioned that a lot of the companies like Lost Vape are starting to branch out and open offices and warehouses individual in different countries and send out 2-3 of their workers there to Canada, to USA, to South Africa, to Dubai, etc. Is that what we are seeing in Lost Vape currently? Exactly what you are doing, the business strategy, where you take a few people from each company and send them to different countries to make the accessibility of the products more freely available. Is that the reason why you're in Dubai?
Actually, I think till now don't have any other brand that they're making the warehouse like this one, but except the USA, because the USA is a very grow up and a mature market, so maybe they have some idea for USA market. But I think for another market they don't have any planning for keep the warehouse and keep the stock in any country like Dubai. Like Dubai, they have if you need to bring the office to here, you got so many things to do, like the warehouse, office, license, everything. So it's not easy to, for any brand, they bring their company to any other countries.
So if I want to order something from the company Lost Vape and I go on the website, I go on the internet, and say I want to order the baby, the Ursa baby. Okay, she disappeared there. I want to order the Ursa baby. Would there be an option to pick the Dubai warehouse or the Chinese warehouse? Or does everything still come from China?
Actually, for our company, we have two choices now. You can import the goods from China directly, but you also can bring the stock to take the stock from us. But we also only sold the distributors, also not for the retailers. So the end users, they take from the shop in the local. That's the way.
Oh, I see. Now, I know China has become very strict with their regulations. And as I understand it, China has actually bought or controlled the tobacco industry in China at the moment. And that's why they put down the strict regulations on the companies, the Chinese companies. How has that affected Lost Vape, those strict regulations?
For the Lost Vape Chinese regulations?
Yeah, the Chinese company, the Chinese government, which is very strict, which they don't love vaping that much. Am I right? The Chinese government.
Right.
So has it affected Lost Vape in the way in which you think about things, where you actually manufacture your stuff, the type of devices which you release as the regulations or the government laws by any means influenced your decisions as a company?
Actually, I couldn't say it won't affect the factory. It always happens. It always affects to the brands in some reason, in some parts. Because if the government did not allow the vaping again, we couldn't fighting with the government, right?
Yeah.
And I think for the vaping, also some countries did not allowed, especially in Middle East. Some countries did not allowed, but the vaping still in our life. Why? Because like the vapers, they do think the vaping is providing us a healthy life, a more healthy life than the smoking. Yeah. So finally, the end users, their demands is the most important.
But are Chinese people allowed to buy from Lost Vape in China? The Chinese people, the citizens.
Actually, the Chinese they don't using like this modern port kits. They don't using. They're using like a refillable port systems like Rex. They don't use like maybe like kind of this one because like Middle East they have the history for the shisha, so they like the vaping. It's the same use, very easy use. But in China maybe. Even the smoking is very easy, but use this one, they don't know how to feel, how to change the port. So mostly 80% of Chinese, they don't use like this kind of vaping device.
Now, has Lost Vape ever considered releasing a borrow device? Because I know that is something which is very popular at the moment. something like the billet box, something which can take that tank, which is called a borrow tank.
This I'm gonna ask our ID.
I'm sure.
Actually, our ID is secret. I hope so.
And something which I was always hoping that you guys would release was a dual 21700 Therion. So I was wondering if I managed to get 2,000 signatures and present that to your company, do you think the company would consider bringing out a 21700 or dual 21700 Therion? If it's popular enough.
But now the market mostly they like the port system more. We have the 21700, the dual, the Quest batteries, this device, but mostly like this kind of small device will be more popular. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so the market have a little bit of change now.
Yeah, I know that.
But
that is. I mean, I think we spoke about it the other night. That's actually what is very sad for the hobbyist. I mean, the hobbyist like me. I mean, you won't find any pot system in that display case of mine. That definitely not. But we are in the minority by far. And I mean, it's all about making money. I mean, that's the whole point behind any company is to make money. It's just sad for people like me to see more of the pot systems coming out and less of these guys being released. So yeah.
So what's the best pot systems you like, or what's the best device you like?
Well, I mean, I enjoy the Nivox feeling a lot. I enjoy the Univapo, the Miso Pro. That I enjoy a lot. The Caliburns from UL is very popular. And then otherwise, I think in South Africa's market, because Vupu is so well known, the Vupu pods also do extremely well. And then things which is very much on the go, like that Vuzu, something which is disposable, which they don't have to refill, which has got an internal lithium battery, which the guy just goes in, pays his 100 Rand, takes this whole, he doesn't have to worry about anything but vape and throw it away when it's done. So those devices, I think they probably do the best in South Africa currently under the majority of the vapors in South Africa. As I said, there's very few of us that are hobbyists though. So yeah, those things will always sell. I mean, even the Ursa Baby will sell well in South Africa. If the coils produce good flavor, they're going to sell well. Because, I mean, after all, it looks nice. So if the flavor's there, boom, then you've got it made.
So for now, you got our Ursa Nano and Ursa Baby together.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. I haven't received it yet because I think Lost Vape decided to send it snail mail to South Africa, which means it's very slow postage. The problem with normal mail, if companies send normal mail to South Africa, specifically South Africa, is not the product reaching us. It reaches us within 2 weeks, but it might spend another 3 weeks or 4 weeks in South Africa before we get it, because our postal service is terrible. It's terrible. So I don't have it at the moment. You will have to show yours tonight.
Right, because I saw you, maybe you have the Ursa Nano, I think.
Now I want to see the baby. The Ursa baby.
Oh, Ursa Nano, you have Ursa Nano. This one.
Yeah, my wife is vaping that at the moment. She's got that.
Your wife like it?
My wife has got the Ursa Nano, yeah.
This is also very good for the lady and the men also together, because you can use the nicotine.
Yeah, it's got
nicotine
nice.
Salt.
It's got nice girth.
Yeah.
My wife likes girth. In any case, can I quickly just ask you, whenever you review a device like or bring out a new device like the Ursa Baby, to how many reviewers does Lost Vape send the products to do reviews on as part of the marketing? How many devices does a company specifically get made for reviewers?
For lots of brands, they have the marketing department, very professional team. So they also have the different representative for different countries. Like we have the representative, the Molly, and she focused on the Middle East and the South African market. For now on, our Middle East reviewers already more than 100 fans.
Oh my lordy.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
that's a lot.
thanks for them for supporting us. Finally, now our Lost Vape doing great job, more and more.
Yeah, well, as one of my viewers says, Dion Danhauser, Lost Vape rocks. He has the DNA Thelema collector's box, and he's got 2 Thelema quests as well as the grass. I mean, yeah, the people like Lost Vape because you guys bring out quality products. It's no denying that. Though.
Yeah, that's right.
After the Ursa Baby, what other devices do you have in the pipeline?
Sorry?
What's next after the Ursa Baby?
You mean the next one?
Yeah, the next one, yeah.
For the portal system or for the mod kits?
No.
For the big one?
Anything. What else you still gonna release now soon, or in the near future?
We're gonna release about like a kind of orange device. Before we are famous for the orange, we have the same like the half orange, and the inside the coils compatible with the Ursa Mini. We're gonna to reduce that one. Maybe I think in June. In June it's gonna be come out.
Okay. And my last question before you can talk about the Ursa Baby. One last question is, which country supports Lost Vape the best?
Which country or which market?
Yeah,
which country?
which market does the best for your company, financially wise, obviously? Who's your best customer?
I cannot say which country or which market is supports us biggest, because each market is very important for us. We cannot ignore any country. So because it's different people and the different rules in each country. So they want to support, but they don't get away. So I think they are standing with us. They want to support more and bring our device because they know Lost Vape have a very good quality devices. But I think their heart also being with us. So I couldn't say any markets they support us biggest, because I think they all of the countries, all of the markets, if they are the Lost Vape fans, they always standing with us, and they are all the biggest supporters.
Okay, all right. Well, now you can go ahead, Silver, and show us the Ursa Baby. Talk about it.
Nice design. There have a hanging like this, and you can whipping anytime. So the max power is the 18 watt Ursa Baby. It comes around 6 colors. So the port is a 0.8 and 1.0 compatible with the Ursa Nano. This one. So, and there have one Type-C USB port. There have one airflow. Yes. So it's clear body, you can see.
6 colors. So is that what you also vape currently? Do you
This color?
Do you use the Ursa Baby at the moment?
I use the Ursa Nano. Because the Ursa Baby sometimes because my bag is small, only can carry like this one a little. I only carry very small bag like this one. When I put my mobile, then only one range. I cannot put Ursa Baby. So Ursa Baby sometimes I only carry in here. But mostly now I use the Ursa Nano more. But Ursa Baby is new coming. Yeah. So sometimes when you want some new device, and our Ursa Nano are already very popular in each market. So we want another device to compatible to meet the customer different demands.
Yeah.
Because they also they want some more new. So we produce the Ursa Baby.
And the Ursa Baby is available for purchase now. You have officially released it, so it can be ordered in bulk with vendors or distributors.
Yes, I think mostly maybe 70% countries they already received the stock. So in within this week, the reviewers they will send in the video. They will send in the review video for description. Within this 1 week and 10 days, it's gonna be released on the website.
Okay. Well, as soon as I receive it, I'll probably test it for a few days, and then we keep the best for last, which is my review. That's for sure. Silver, is there anything else you want to mention to the people?
Yes, I have one more thing. Yes, because we know we are not famous. They seem like the Upo, web restaurant, and smoke. We have to admit they enter into this market with the very powerful technicals and with the very functional device to meet the customer demands. But we are trying to do that also. So even our Lost Vape, we are not perfect. We have some we're still improving. So we still confident we have a better future in this industry, and we also wish the fans can support us same before. Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Silva. I know you are on a very tight schedule. I appreciate Lost Vape for reaching out to me and making themselves available through you, being very nice and friendly, and also very nice and professional. We appreciate it, and yeah, it's a great company to work for, and I think you're going to have a lot of good years with Lost Vape, and we are looking forward to a lot of great devices, especially a little regulated device now and then is not going to hurt the business, but that would be great. So Silva, thank you very much for joining the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So have a nice evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There you go. Okay, guys, that was Silva from Lost Vape. So yeah, let's quickly just block over here, or just stop the section. Well, hopefully it's going to go over there. Hide non-video participants. There you go, man. There you go. Maybe I should be there. Where the hell are we now? Where the hell are we now? Timer. Oh my word, my video disappeared. Okay, I will get the video back on now. Don't worry about that. Okay, there hopefully we return and I should be up and running. Sweet bananas. Okay, there we go, there we go. Daar say boys. Alright, so let's quickly transition over there, that screen, and there we have it. So yeah, hopefully I will quickly do an invite and actually find out from Moritz what exactly is going on, whether he wants to talk to you, Oaks. Because, I mean, he's been fairly quiet. We did speak a bit earlier, though. We talked to one another. But you must never know with these Oaks. You must never know. And I was hoping that they would actually be here. Then, otherwise, I did not have a big slideshow prepared. I've got a few things which I can show you. But I was hoping that Moritz and them would actually fill up the rest of the time with what he actually wants to say. But I've got a few goodies which I can also show you. Let's quickly see what is inside chat over here. KJ, how's it everyone? Lekker stuff. We've got Morne Phillies. Henry says we aren't lost anymore. We are found. There you go, Mr. Henry. We are found. JP, ek het vandag vir my Lost Vape Ursa Nano gekoop. There you go. Hopefully you enjoy it. And then Charles says, hey, Naan sê Dion Danhauser stem saam met jou. Lost Vape rocks, absolutely. Jaco Veldhuis, we've got you here as well. Hello, Timothy Titipatipu. Fee's in the house. Thank you very much, Fee, for joining. It's actually nice to see. So yeah, I'll just quickly give Moritz a call and see what is going on that side. Participants, just want to check there. Okay, that one is gone. And let's see if we can invite Mr. Moritz. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. If he comes, it's great. If it doesn't come, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Whether he pops in, and then we can check that out. But alright, let me just quickly show you a few things which I actually received. This I received from the good guys. Well, I mean, I say received. This is what I purchased from the good guys. And let me just show you what is inside this little box of goodness. We first have all got something, which one of these I will do as part of a giveaway. This is a 6 milligram tobacco, Borkum Riff, which is a very nice tobacco. The reason why I say it's a very nice tobacco, because I ordered this for myself. And this is a total of 150 milliliters of 12 milligram Borkum Riff. So yeah, so that is there. And then I also ordered 2 bottles of Pied Piper, which I got from the good guys in PE. Obviously the business of Ronaldo Riera. So here we have got a 12 milligram Arabian Nights, and we've got a 12 milligram caramel cigar. How do you like them apples? And then we've also got in this little box, he sent me a couple of OBS battery wraps to say thank you, of which one of these I will also make part of a giveaway. Okay, I'm not selfish, so I will not keep both to me, but that is what the designs are. I'm going to see nice and closey over there. So yeah, I'm sure the people will probably go for the Majestic Vapor. So I will put one of these inside the giveaway with one of the 60 mils of 6 milligram Borkum Riff. So that is what is inside this little number. And then secondly, let's quickly see if Mr. Maurits has bitten already for the participants. Not yet, no bites yet. He's purposely hiding, telling you he's purposely hiding. So right, let's put that there. And then I decided to get an additional set of Molicel 18650s, especially for this guy, so that I can basically permanently have nicely charged batteries for this beast. So those dual 18650s I got for an extremely good price. I haven't seen a better price for Molicel 18650s anywhere in South Africa than All Day Vapes. Okay, so you can reach All Day Vapes. You can go on eSig SA forums and go and check them out. But the two 18650s was my secondary purchase. My primary purchase from them was this. And there you go. And that is the SC4 supercharger from Nightcore. And also, believe it or not, Maurits told me that you can pay an excess of R1,000 plus for this charger. I got it from All Day Vapes for 800 kisars. So yeah, I think the guys' prices are absolutely super. I think it's great prices. So I'm looking forward to playing around with this. And this can also be used. The reason why I bought this is it can also be used as a battery pack. What do you call those things? Those energy packs? A power bank. A power bank. So it can also be used as a power bank. And it's got a USB port in there as well. And this one, as Maurits told me, the reason why I wanted this one, because I've already lost or threw away 4 Sony VTC 5 batteries, which I haven't used in a long time, which I forgot about. And they lost their charge. I couldn't charge them on my normal charger. This guy, you've got 2 buttons which you depress, and then you put in the batteries, and it's got a very good chance of actually reviving those batteries. So hence, I also wanted this as well. And the sliders are great. So there you go. There's a very nice option if you've got a couple of rand to spend on a battery charger. Battery chargers. Then there's that. And then we've got this little number, this little boxy. And what we have inside this little boxy, and this is what I received today, we have got the Steam Crave pumper. There you go. The Steam Crave pumper. Still got the wrapping on it. You can see on the bling bling on the screen. But there you go. The pumper on its own. And then to play around with the pumper, they have given me this, which is a series mesh deck, the Hadron RDSA mesh. So yeah, that's there as well, 28 millimeters, because this guy is 28 millimeters. And then we also have got this for the normal coils, not the mesh version, the normal coil version. The Hadron mesh. So yeah, you will see This guy has got mesh written on it, and this guy does not have mesh. So there are two different decks. Okay, they're two different decks, totally. So yeah, very much nice. I'm so happy that it actually got to South Africa. And I know there was a bit of customs involved, but I do not mind paying customs for Steam Crave. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, I'm just going to quickly send another invite to our friend, Mr. Moritz. In case he says I did not invite him, let's give him another go, another bang. And then we can just quickly show you a few things on the slideshow and then go to chat again. And there we go. There's the first picture which I want to show you. And that is the next vape meet. There you go. Johannesburg versus Pretoria, round 2. Kapang! Kapang! Saturday, 21st May at 2 o'clock. So the guys are very hard at work at organize these things. So if you're in the area, please make a plan and go and make a visit over there. I'm not sure if the Ohm readers are going to do some vape tricks at this one as well. But it's always fun. Great people over there. Great prizes to be won. Great t-shirts, great everything. So yeah, I mean, the South African vaping community, at the people that show up at the vape meets are very nice people. They're not the assholes. The assholes stay at home. Those people do not attend the vape meets. So you will have a lot of fun over there, for sure. Okay, then there's Mr. AKS. If you ever wondered what Mr. AKS looks like, that's the man. That's the man to come and he collected his, I think he won the first auction song, the 134 I Taste, and what was the other thing? The Dingo from Atmazoo. That's the happy man smiling over there. And yeah, you can see there in the background, that's my braai area. There's the picture, one of the iconic, probably most iconic, if not the iconic, or the iconic sports photo ever taken in South Africa. And that's the one of World Cup 95. Where the rugby ball is exactly between the poles to give us that winning points in World Cup 95, led by Mr. Francois. So any case, so that is cool beans. So AKS, I hope you enjoy those things. He actually said he's going to use it, so it would be interesting to see. And I told him, listen, if you use that I Taste 12.5 watts thing, you better make sure you've got a build 1.8 ohm and higher, eh? Because that 12.5 watts is very little. But at least it's an 18650 battery, so the thing's going to last him a long time if you can get it going. That's for sure. Okay, let's see what's happening over there. Pied Piper, great tobacco. Pied Piper's always a great tobacco, man. These things are always over here. These two oaks are always standing here. They always here. The rum and maple and the Arabian Nights. And what's also standing here, which is halfway, is the bourbon tobacco from bourbon vanilla tobacco from Jaco Veldhuis. And his honey tobacco was almost done. And then somebody came along here and said, ooh, because they tested this number and I had a honey tobacco in there. And then they said, nice. And then I gave him the last tank, which he could still use. So yeah, so those are the tobaccos which I'm currently running here, which I almost permanently run. So yeah, that's cool. And there is a picture Moritz sent me. Moritz, and you guys must remember, I mean, Purge Mods is not cheap. But remember, as I said, damn it, man, the materials being used on this thing is not cheap materials. And this thing is made in the USA, so which means production is more expensive as well. So it's not going to be cheap. So if you guys decide there's one or other Purge mod which Moritz needs to bring in for you, remember that guy is on it. Okay, let's just quickly check if Mr. has not appeared yet. He's not appeared yet. No, Moritz is just gone. No, he's just gone all of a sudden. Yarra die man. Die man. Any case, then you must remember to make sure before you order, because it has happened when somebody wanted to order something and he immediately placed the order, and then the next day the person tells him no, he must just hold on, there's something else which he needs to do first. Also remember, you can't do that. This is not a Voopum pot. This is a Purge mod. It's something totally different. So everything which is in there is the purge boxes he actually showed me, are all the metallic single 18650 silver contact point squonkers which you've got in those boxes. So yeah, he received it, and he says he often receives a nice batch like that. And then there's Mr. Teenus Mulder. He's set up his side piece. He's just got an all black side piece, a murdered out edition with the murdered out X RDA on top of that. And then he's also got that mech, the tube mech from Purge as well. So thank you very much, Teenus, for sending that along. I'm sure the people like it, and I'm glad. I think we're only probably 3, maybe 4 people at the most that's got the side pieces in South Africa at the moment. Well, you never know of the private collectors. There's always a couple which we do not know of, which are not on the scene because they prefer not to be on the scene. But yeah, that's very, very nice mods, those. Quality, I tell you. Quality, man. Elandre Delport says, good evening to all the beautiful people. Charles says, I say the coffee tobacco and strawberry tobacco of Jaco Veldhuis, aka Mr. Juice, is a winner. Yeah, no man, Jaco makes good juices. I mean, if you make a lot of juices, there's always going to be a few hits in between, for sure. I mean, it's like Adrian Crave as well. Then you're definitely going to get some hits. You must just order some and find out, but there will be something for you somewhere there, which is mixed very well. So that's the thing. Don't show any QP scan codes or websites or any other boxes. You might get a strike on YouTube. Yeah, Sitwalker, I'm totally aware of that. I'm totally aware. So yeah, I will make dead sure that if I show the packaging, it will not be any part of the packaging which has got a Earl or a barcode on it. That's for sure. But the problem now is because I've got currently almost got a strike which only ends on 8 June or something like that. So there's nothing which I can do. Nothing. I can't even reapply for my membership until that strike has been lifted. So I can't do anything. That's why I rely on you, Oaks, to go and join Patreon. And remember, there's a Patreon tier of only $2, Oaks. Don't be like that now, man. You know, I try to bring out nice content for you, Oaks, to give you a nice entertaining night. So yeah, if you can, please go and support, man. Have a heart. Have a heart. And I mean, the link, the runs at the bottom there somewhere. I'm sure it's there. Supposed to be there. But all you can do, man, there it goes. To join as a patron. HTTPS. / Patreon. It's easy. Or you can just go to Google and just type in Patreon Kaiser join. Easy as that. Because, I mean, as I said, it's definitely nothing's going to happen in May. For sure. So, yeah. So, for all you who were members, you might as well just cancel that membership and then go on to Patreon. It's as easy as that. So in any case, but yeah, I saw, so my dilemma is even if the strike gets lifted on the 8th June, which it will get lifted, I don't know how many strikes are waiting, because apparently they say they can't do anything until your first strike has been lifted. I don't know all the politics about YouTube, but Mike Vapes and those Oaks mentioned something like that. But now to go back with all, I already deleted 40 of my videos, but now to go back and edit every single video where the box shows a QR code or a URL or information about the company, it's mental. It's crazy. I mean, it takes, if you do it through YouTube, it takes hours, about I would say 3-4 hours per video. So you might as well delete the videos. So yeah, I will see what happens when that strike gets lifted. And if they strike me again for videos, there's more than 100 plus, well, there probably will be more. I've got about 340 videos after what remains after those I deleted. So I will have to delete those things because most of, except the wiring builds, which obviously does not contain any information. But yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man, that they're hitting us that specific way. Not lekker. So unfortunately, yeah, there's only pods out, man. Only pods. That's what we have. Pods. So that little Ochi which you see over there, that is the Pop Reel P113 Watt Pod Kit by UWell, which has been released. And yeah, at least you've got a little cap there, because most of the reviewers, and it's sad to see the reviewers, and I can't blame them, because I mean that's income from them. I mean, I've still got the choice because I don't ask any money. But those oaks rely on it. That's their income for a lot of them. But to see them all reviewing these pod devices now, I mean, you see, for those I'm subscribed and I get a notification, and you immediately see what is being reviewed, and you don't even click on it there. But that's the same what happens to me though. If you look at the videos which I bring out with the least amount of views, it is that. Because I mean, most of the viewers and the members and the loyals on this channel is guys who want to see RDAs and RTAs and regulated devices or something interesting otherwise, but not just the plain old same old. But at least this guy has got top flow, which I know Mike Vapes always prefers top flow, not side flow. Just minimizes the risk of leaking. So yeah, that guy's that. But that's the Pop Reel C1 or P1, 13 watt. Which means that it's probably going to have a 1 ohm or 1.2 ohm coil inside the cartridge. One of those two little things. And then we've got this little number, which I actually think looks better. And me being a Nivox fan, which you all know, Nivox and Univarpa. So yeah, I'd be interested in that thing. I like clear. I'm a sucker for clear. So I even, just to show you, before you think I lie, one of the things I also ordered from the good guys, which is inside there. Look at that. What is hiding inside that little package? What is there? Look it. It's a coil. And what is that coil for? Boom shakalaka laka. That's for this oak. So yeah. So now I've got no problem. I'm actually happy about that one being released. And as I said, I like the clear. So I'm just wondering which clear I should go for a change. Something different. Maybe a green one. Green one would look cool beans. But that's the Feeling C1. It's 1000 milliamp per hour, which means it's going to last a lekker long time. It's very nice. And you're going to run the very popular, I think the 0.6 or the 0.8 and the 1 ohm coil inside there. So it's a maximum of 30 watts, depending on the coil which you put in there, which I think is great. Because that's where I vape in any case on these devices, of 30 watts. And on this one as well is 30 watts. If you don't believe me, there you go, 30 watts. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. So I hope quite a few vendors would bring that little guy in, because I think he will do well. There's nothing wrong with the flavor on these devices. The Feelings, the Nivox Feelings, 4-pot obviously. And there's the only nice thing which I could find. As I said, there's not a lot out, but I thought I'd show you there. There was more pods, but nothing spectacular. So I left that. I think there's even a disposable from, I'm not even going to worry about that. Can't even remember. But that little thing is interesting. And probably about 2 months or 3 months ago, they also released a beeper device. But what I like about this Okie, now you're going to check now, you're just going to think, man, this guy sucks. And I don't think this guy's too bad though. Just check out this, the second picture. Look at that. Look at that tank. It's got a little mesh tank, and it's got an 18650 battery inside of it. And I think it actually looks nice in that, specifically that white and that almost like smoky panels over there. I think that the little Okie looks good. So there might be some flavor hope for this little guy. As I said, you don't necessarily only have to put in mesh there. You can obviously put in your own coils as well. But yeah, being a single 18650 replaceable battery and being able to play around with a rebuildable deck, and it doesn't look bad. Look, let's just go back to the other one. Don't tell me that thing looks bad, man. Might be gimmicky, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. So in any case, so obviously you'll be able to customize this thing as well with different color panels and things like that. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that thing? Let's quickly find out from you, Oaks. But that's all I have got regarding that slideshow. That's that. So there's just a reminder. Go check out eSig SA. Timothy Victor regularly updates the eSig SA forums on the vape meets. So if you want more information and didn't catch that, go and check that out for sure. Just want to give Mr. Moritz another last chance of actually joining. Let's give him another invite over there. And maybe. And if any of else of you guys are interested to quickly join, maybe you've got something interesting which you want to say, feel free to do that though. Otherwise, as I said, I was under the impression that these guys are going to be on, so I didn't plan for something else. I thought they would occupy a lot of the, let's close that portion over there. Yeah, a lot of the program. Kom ons kyk wat gaan nog hier so aan. Last Vape conversation was awesome. Yeah, shame. I just feel sorry for Silver, because I know the communication. I tried to speak slower and to articulate my words a bit better, because I know it's not easy to always understand English. And I mean, our South Africans, we've got a weird type of English. Let's put it that way. I mean, we've got a flat farmers type of English which we have. So it might sound normal to us, but it's hard for people from different languages that learned English to understand this dialect of English. So yeah, and I'm also sometimes prone to talking a bit fast as well. So, but yeah, no, it's very interesting to talk to these people. Okay, what else is there? I must say, Duncho, yeah, we've got that. Twee handsome donners daai is. Yes. Is twee mooi bastards by mekaar, ja. Twee mooi manne. Pied Piper for the win. You know, Timothy, I can't understand why such a limited amount of vendors stock Pied Piper. You know, it blows my mind. It's just one of those things. It is a super tobacco, and that guy knows how to make tobaccos. He is so well knowledged in tobaccos. It's a pity he's a shy guy. I mean, we've spoken, and I might still be able to convince Guy from Pied Piper to come and talk to you guys about tobaccos one evening. But his tobaccos are super. I like his tobaccos. I like it. So if you're in MTL and you close by, there's a vendor close to you which does not stock Pied Piper, ask them why. And then look them in the eyes for a while. Give them that 10, 20 seconds of just that, I cannot believe it, stare without saying anything. And then you just skit your kop and then you just walk away. Because I honestly can't understand it. Ek weet nie. But that's why I try and organize myself that I always get Pied Piper. And thankfully, the good guys also has got Pied Piper there. Unfortunately, I took all the last Arabian Night 12 milligrams. There might be some 6 milligrams left, but they stock. And as I said, I've never tested the caramel cigar. So I'm actually very interested in finding out how that is as well. Very excited. So, yeah. Any case, the Rinco Jelly Box Nano Sith, I think I showed the Rinco some other time, but that was one of the pod devices which I came across. It's also this translucent thing, which almost looks like the Ursa Baby as well. But, and I think, didn't Jay Hayes recently bring out a video on that there? Or somebody brought out a video, Mike Vapes. He brought out a video where they've actually got this nice colorful wrapping around the internal battery. So no, I think so. Is it Ursa Baby? I can't even remember. But the Rinco has got the similar, the Jelly Box Nano has got the similar thing. So no, I left that one out. Sid Walker, yes, Timothy Victor. Timothy says exactly. Yeah, no, it is exactly. All right, so nobody wants to join? Do you want me to put an invite link inside chat? Or are you guys not interested? Everyone happy and content with being on for 50 minutes? So you guys can have a nice early evening tonight. Everyone good? So just say no takers. I'll give you another minute or so for no takers. Okay, the only other thing which is on its way, which I know of, except the Ursa Baby which is coming, is a few items which are ordered from Lost Vape. Kom ons kyk gou, dalk is hier so. No, it's not. I almost thought we were lucky to get Maurits on. It's a bummer, man. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. All right. There you go. Mr. Shaw van Niekerk, you are going to be a happy man. I just received your payment for the Rage Squonker. So yeah, so that has just come through. So I will make a plan to post it tomorrow for you from Postnet. I will do that though. All right, Oaks. So I just want to thank you very much, and please, if you can, as I said, please go and join Patreon and support us. I mean, Kelvin was here the other night. He said he can't understand why people don't support my channel. I said, I can't understand either. I try and put a lot more effort in than most of these people on, outside there. But it's probably just a South African cultural thing. And then he said I must go to Jay Hayes' Patreon. Do yourself a favor and go and check out how many patrons that Oak has. And go and check out his patron levels. And just for the sake of interest. Now, obviously, I'm not interested in that kind of support. That's crazy. But to have a look at my devoted little 17 people versus he's almost 500. It's crazy. You just feel so minuscule. You feel like that small little island with a single palm tree in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by Madagascar on the side, surrounded by maybe Mauritius or the Seychelles on the side. Almost 500 patrons. And that Oak, I think we had a look, he has even got a $500 tier level as well. They don't show obviously the amount of people on each of those levels. But he's got one of those levels. That's just interesting. So yeah, so guys, thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate it though. I can't think of anything else except if somebody has actually got a question. My buffet is the same. As I said, I'm really enjoying this. I'm not just enjoying this because it was gifted to me. I mean, I got myself a second set of molecells. Have a heart, which is probably almost done charging. But these, being in this, and the other thing which I can also just mention to you, Maurits sent me a picture earlier. So apparently it doesn't matter which way around you put your batteries, okay? In the series mix, you will always get a response. But he showed me a picture where you actually put your negative this side, your positive there, and then your negative that side, your positive over there, which I think he asked somebody, which is the safest, and the way in which I am running mine is not the safer of the two options. So that's food for thought. But I'm keeping mine like this orientation, because that's the way the plate has been put in as well. And to me, it just makes sense with the amount of where the venting holes are. So, but if you get yourself one and you want to go the safer route, positive the side, negative, just remember that. So yeah, you've got that as an option as well. So okay, Oaks, thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend. It's not far, and it's just tomorrow night, tonight sleepy, but we've got load shedding from 10 o'clock. It's just the way the cookie crumbles here in local South Africa. And here's Maurits now. Kry nie vermoed in die hande nie. Ja, nee wat. Guys, thank you very much for joining, and thank you very much for supporting for Silver from Lost Vape. Do appreciate it. Have a lekker evening further. All right. I think I forgot to put the new patrons on the outro. My kop is bietjie die mekaar, but I will definitely do it next time. Stay safe, Oaks, and be lekker, né? Be lekker.